Alright, so this one goes out to air sign fam. Hello and welcome to Compass Rose Tarot and such. With me, your own magical mother-lucking unicorn. Trying to decide on the hat because I love the jaunty angle, but the shadows. Coming out the shadows. How you doing, air sign fam? I always learn so much from you guys. I mean, my Venus exists in an air sign, so yes, there is much love here. Hi. How we doing? Okay. So I wanted to get into just general vibes when it comes to air sign fam for this time as we get close to the Aquarius full moon, moving along in the Lion's Gate in that sense of lessons. Okay, what is being swept away? And there's the trickster's energy, okay? Trickster's energy, knowledge, truth, okay? Crow feather kind of thing. This is what we're seeing here, okay? Like hat, no hat, I don't know. No, I have hat hair, okay. And that sense of search for authenticity is strongly radiating here, okay? Search for authenticity. Search for what speaks truth in the midst of all the mistiness, okay? Because we're still getting that coming to light energy, okay? And especially in the realm of emotions. Emotions will be reflecting what is going on in the reality. I mean, no kidding, right? Extend to what they do. And it's something where that sense of, yes, all signs do stay grounded, okay? But air signs especially, okay? Because this is an Aquarius moon. Make sure you are focused on being aware of what is within alignment, okay? Be aware of what is within alignment in service to self and others, okay? And depending on where you're at in your journey, it is one, the other, or both. Okay, so starting off with three, count 'em. Three, I have to make sure things aren't upside down. Three, count them, three. Yeah, no, 3 cards. Okay. So we have 10 of Wands. I don't normally read reversals, but this one certainly popped out that way in contrast to the other two. Hi. So I definitely feel like this energy of the journey isn't over yet. The burden is not done. We do carry this essence. Okay. That vibe is here because this is typically that sense of, oh, we've made it out of the desert. Okay, let's get some aloe vera and a little bit of healing, right? Okay. But this being in reverse, that sense of we're not quite done yet is very strongly being reflected, air signs. Okay. Especially because this is an element, a time of truth. There's an element of truth in the air. Okay, come on, air signs. Winds of change. Some of you are certainly embracing the speaking of it so that you help to create these winds of change. Okay, it's not merely a sense of like being blown about, but it can be as well. Okay, flow is certainly an important part of the process. And what we see here to really emphasize that, we have judgment. Ta-da! Okay, now, 2, right? 2 X's. Okay, X marks the spot. Okay, and more importantly, this emphasis on judgment, especially for air signs, your discernment is something that is highly part of this process, and higher vibe discernment, okay, is a greater need in this process, okay? Does it nourish you? Does it nurture you? Then it is worthy, okay? And we're not speaking in that ego space of worry, and I'm assuming most of you, I don't get this vibe of a whole lot of egoists around here, okay? Good side to all the things, but in this spectrum, we are approaching this sense of judgment from a place of truth in beauty and beauty in truth, okay? Still in that realm of, yes, harsh truth-ish, okay? But this vibe of, also, it's not as burdensome. Oh, hey, it's not done, but yeah, no, it is not as burdensome as we thought. There is not as much gravity to this as we thought. Gravitas? We needn't be as weighed down by this. Okay, whether it's that sense of finding out the true weight, finding out that you've already lost some things, finding out that Someone has come along to carry away the things. Okay, this is air sign fam. But be confident in the fact that you have received or will recently be receiving. Time is so not linear. You got a victory here. Okay, a victory in your endeavors. And this is why it's called Mother's Luck, because we have to pause. Okay, air sign fam. I hope this doesn't feel rushed, but I'm going to be trying to get through this as well as I can, considering my circumstances. But it's all about the message anyway, right? Yes, indeed. The movement is in the energy, okay? And air signs have been moving forward. Okay, victories, especially in the fire element realm, okay, the wands. So that's passion. What sparks fire? What sparks joy? Person, place, petunia, project, and promotions. Okay, these are the things that we are seeing here as a sense of rewards as we are on this journey, because there is a vibe of crusade. Okay, there is definitely an air, and I'm going to keep saying it because it's perfect. There's definitely an air of search for the Holy Grail. Okay, and I mean, which please, 2019, whatever your context, flavor, okay, of Holy Grail. That is what it is for you. Yay. Okay, we are embracing that as everything is changing here. Because of course nothing stays the same, but it's always present and pleasant and not, and everything in between. Okay, it's a little bit higher vibe in here than I would have imagined originally. Okay, but after a really deep meditation session last night, I am certainly feeling the fact that yes, the shift, it's real. Yes, I'm really feeling the shift. So here's Aquarius. Okay, darling. Aquarius, this is your moon. Okay. This is your moon, Aquarius. Okay. Ace of Swords. There are some truths coming forward. Okay. Now, we do get a sense that it is, for some of you, it certainly resonates with an energy of a piercing truth. Okay. In this realm of wands, in these areas of passion. Okay, and yeah, I like to skirt all over the love issue because I don't think it's the only kind of love when we're talking romance. Okay, but there is nothing in me that will deny the need to state that for some Aquarians, harsh truths that lead to heartache of the passionate side. Okay, keep in mind this is something where we have a lot of Chiron wounded healer energy, of course. That one is persistent, right? These wounds that come forward are meant to reflect and help to heal old soul wounds within us, okay? Bloodletting does not work for the human body. Leeches are not a good idea for that kind of thing, okay? But for spirit and for soul, it actually does, okay? And the other thing we're seeing here is this sword stuck within the earth here. Okay, this is dry earth. This is cracked. This is not fertile ground. In a time of fertility and growth and coming into the next harvest of this season, okay, this means that these are truths that will be liberating, okay, because you are releasing yourself from a land that was barren, okay? Okay, that's why we're getting that sense of the journey is not done, dear, okay? That feeling of the crusade carries onward is also coming forward as well. Okay? But keep in mind, you will play both roles, dear. Not only are you going to be the one who is knighting, but you are also the one who is knighted. Because as those who resonate your worth carry forward with you on this journey, that will help you to understand who is a part of your soul tribe. Or, you know, round table. Oh, hey, round table. So keep that in mind, Aquarius. There are definitely benefits to all of this, especially as you stand in a space of service to higher self, okay? Whether it is self or all the selves that are also ourselves, but totally others, okay? Yeah, this is an Aquarius reading. It is an end that creates a beginning, but we're still getting, I hate to say party favors, but it's almost like this playful Leonid energy is kind of like putting forward that, like, ooh, party favors, swag. Like, yeah, there is a vibe of swag from the universe, Okay, it is definitely earned. Synchronicity is very strong when it comes to good luck and endeavors that are for the higher self, okay, and selves. And this is certainly something where we will see that reflected in your path. Okay, so yes, it is a difficult one. Which, please, we get it. But we carry on good, weary soldier, because the other thing we see here is we are throwing the sword down. It's done. It may not all be done within, like, you know, the 3D, okay? But it is done. Wash it away. Love you, Aquarians. You're gonna be good. You got this. It's okay. Okay, moving along, getting into the Gemini song. Oh. Okay, now I will say, Gemmies, in a lot of other readings, the unicorn card of change keeps coming up, and to me that's very much like, oh, 2 pillars, Gemini. Okay, so already we get a sense of changes for Geminis, but it's changed more within structure, okay, foundations. The pillars are still standing. This isn't like a Samson and Delilah thing where it's like, destroy the structures of all the things, okay? But there is a sense of shoring them up, being clear where the strengths lie, okay? Being clear where the foundations are good and remedying the situation as we carry onward, okay? Because this is definitely a general sense of seeking, okay, but that feeling of victories is already part of the process, is very clear, okay? With Geminis, we certainly get a sense that there's going to be a lot of mirroring going on. I mean, the 2 energies, twos, a lot of emphasis on harmony as well, okay? Harmony of self, harmony of spirit. What are we getting for Geminis? As you can tell, I am not a patient sort. Okay. Ooh. We have 2 things for the Geminis. Okay, and I empathize with y'all because of placements in my life. So, let's look at 10 of Swords and 7 of Staves. Okay, 10 of Swords, we are laying them down. Okay, but it's like an energy of peace treaty stage. Okay, the journey isn't done yet. We can rest on the victories. Oh, the laurel thing. See, I had a message earlier that I just laid forth because it came forward in Dream Sans card, right? No cards. And laurels were certainly a part of that process. Okay, so good job, Gemmies. But also air signs in general, because this is over here. Okay. Good job, Air Fam. That sense of resting in your victories, you are certainly one of the signs that has a sense of discernment when it comes to figuring out what sparks value, and now you get a chance to defend it. Okay, so there certainly had to be that energy there, okay, because Jimmy, please, you have this. We are in the rebuilding stage of the country of Gemini, okay? The war is over. Okay, not like all wars, but like a war, the one we've been fighting recently when it comes to like tower moments and perspective shifts and what do I stand for and all that good jazz. Okay, that battle is wrapping up, and so much of it is from the truths that you have collected, the knowledge that you have gained, not purely through struggles, and some of it has been through struggles of like using the truth piercingly, but hey, what do we stand for and who stands beside us? Come on, like, it's good. It's alright. There's a lot of need for reassurance, but I don't get a sense of like a bunch of jangly jemmies. We get this energy of, okay, about to be to the seas again. Okay, hold on. Okay, come on. Pause for a cute cause. 10 of Swords, end of a journey. Laying down swords, laying down boundaries is also a very strong theme that is resonating here, okay? As... Hold on, I have to help with this. Okay, horse helped, moving along. So, that sense of boundaries have been laid, treaties have been made, okay? But for some of you, there's definitely an element of, this is like Germany post-World War II, okay? There has been destruction, and the victors may not have necessarily been resonating from that higher vibe space, okay? So I do get this sense that for some of you there's this element of, let's make sure we don't take the Nazi option, okay? let us not become dictators of our lives, okay? There is still that need to work in concert within ourselves, okay, in a way that does not destroy us or others, okay? So keep that in mind. Swords are laid down, okay? And we still have a need when it comes to things of the fire element, things of wands nature, okay? Passions, what sparks your fire, person, place, petunia. This is such a strong emphasis. Okay, mommy's still doing her thing here. She's hammering now. Cool. It'll fix it. But what will you stand for? Okay, in the midst of everything in the chaos, how can I not resonate with this? Okay. Sorry, I'm interrupting your hammering. As long as we resonate in this energy, okay, there's this need that there are truths still coming to light in spite of all of these treaties made, okay, that are making us, you know, it's really funny the things that spark signs and synchronicity. I mean, tiny person with tiny hammer. Okay, we've had a Thor's hammer peak recently. What is a Thor's hammer? Not jumping all over the astrology, but it's something that creates that sense of sparking the awareness by narrowing things down. What it is that you stand for. Okay, tipping point. Here we stand on the edge of the cliff. Jump, defend. You can jump, it's an option. Okay, air sign, Gemini, come on. You got wings, you're fine. You can do that, it's okay. It's all about choice. Choices made during the reconstruction. Okay? We can lay down good roots and good foundations, or we don't have to. Okay? If it seems cost-saving, time-saving, and if you make those choices, it's fine. But you know what? It's still going to come at you. Okay? And the other thing we're seeing here is discernment, dear, because that sense of it's still coming at you, but there's growth in this. And, I mean, is this a fence? Are these enemies? Breathe deep. A lot of you are definitely good at thinking before you act. Okay, but not everybody is. The general read, okay? So, whole fam, be aware of how you defend yourself, okay? Because there is also that redirect energy, okay? If we are aware of how we defend ourselves and what it is that we stand for, these are ways that we can better continue the journey. Okay, keep in mind, judgment is a thing. And here goes little Thor with the wee hammer. Really just hammering in that truth, Gemini. Okay. Let's get into Libras. Libras and sisters. Libras and sisters. Okay. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. It's almost like, aha! Okay. So, this is a theme that's been coming forward, okay, for more than one air sign that I read for here, okay, that sense of discernment, judgment, okay, the sense of indecision, okay, the blinders are going to be removed, okay, and continue to be removed. They already have been. Breathe, Libra, I know, kids, okay. That sense of continuing along the higher path has certainly been a part of this process. And you are, okay, but it has been hard-earned, okay? The other thing I want to emphasize about this image is that feeling of there is more than one choice coming forward here, okay? So an emphasis on that Thor's hammer energy, really nailing things, dear. Because that feeling of strategy, Libra, are we aware of ourselves? Okay, you have the knowledge, you have the awareness. It's all around you. And more importantly, it feels like some of the victories you've already made certainly have come from your knowledge and or knowledge of truth, okay? That cutting side, that straightforward energy, that ability to cut through the BS, okay? It has helped you navigate for many, now let it help yourself. Okay, because that's a lovely thing. That is definitely a lovely thing. And since so many of us at this time, all elements vibe, are being asked, what do we stand for within ourselves? What do we value? Okay, that feeling of, there is truth in this. Okay, but you have the truth. You have the truth. Come on, Libra, which please, you have the truth. that sense of, are you awake to being open to it? Okay, it's like you already know and they already know, especially like we see elemental matters of fire, right? Okay, so have it within you. You have the tools, perception, knowledge, awareness, etc. You got skills. That's part of this Leonin season, is that emphasis on that being recognized, okay? That sense of worth being embraced very strongly. But the other vibe I'm getting with Libras is not so much a sense of, oh, you haven't opened your eyes, have you? It's more the sense of, you know what? We're not at that point yet. You can open your eyes, observe, okay? But it is going to take a bit of strategy to decide how to do this without getting cut, okay? So keep that in mind as well. That sense of the journey is not done. Very strongly resonating. Your discernment is going to help you through this process. But the journey is not done yet. And it's not as heavy as you think. Can you tell the weight of something if you can't see it? Well, of course, do you get to feel it. So, let's see what we have on the bottom of this deck. I'm really just... yay, like this one. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, the air sign that is in that hustle space. So, for what I hope is the final take, air fam. And I know y'all is good with change, right? The wind moves around all the things. Yeah? Okay, so, Nine of Pentacles. We are reaching a comfort zone. Talk about an oasis, okay? The desert isn't done. We're not done. Crusade isn't over. Holy Grail, some of you have received it but are now carrying it back. A sense of return. Some of you haven't found it yet, okay, and we are dealing with these things. So keep in mind, the comfort zone is a part of this process. That feeling of you are your comfort zone, the stability, the hustle energy, those of you who have been trying to embrace like better money, okay? Better money. Enjoy it. You've earned it. The rewards that come forward as the consolation prize for being the vehicle of karma for people. I mean, we all are, but still, when you can feel it, it's more fun. This is part of that consolation prize vibe, okay? Very peaceful energy. Here she is with the Dove of Peace, just like, in that space. Not quite Emperor, Empress, but certainly on the way there. The footsteps of the castle, okay? That sense of the door is open, but don't let the comfort zone make you feel caged, okay? You can always rise higher, which please, you are air, okay? I'm like, yeah, come on, you're air. I don't know where the airheaded thing came from. That wasn't intentional or necessary or something, but okay. As you can tell, I'm really prepared today. Okay. So, unicorn card, air fam. What can we get before my phone dies? Right. But hey, that rush, that'll be a part of this energy. That rushing vibe, like, do you think this is all me? No. There are certainly things being reflected in the macro and the micro. So for the air sign fam, what is the point? What lovely little super saccharine unicorn message. Well, that was easy. Okay, two things. It's okay to be different. Oh, come on, as we're laying down and defining what it is that we stand for and making victories in those areas of passion and person, place, petunia, or project. Yeah, it's okay to be different, and with this Aquarius moon coming forth, let your freak flag fly and enjoy being you. See, I'm feeling it too. Doesn't it feel great? Okay. You are gifted. Okay, let that resonate where it may. If it's strumming your string, take a minute to think about a thing like that, okay? You are the only element with a sense of healer's awakening. No. And here we have clearly a sense of, I believe that was Earth fam, not alone, okay? There are others who are awakening, coming forward, better manifesting, understanding that sense of you are gifted, okay? You are very intelligent and talented. So that feeling of speak forth, enact, do, create. A little bit of a playful vibe for sure, because I mean, which pleases Leo season. Okay? You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. Oh, badger. Okay. I don't know if that's a badger or a skunk, but that's a badger. That's going to be really interesting. Okay. Because the unicorn is talking to the squirrel. Okay, your tribe may be squirrely. But there's recognition in that. Authenticity. It's about authenticity. And I mean, air signs, we're so good at that. Sweep all the things away, right? And what is left is what carries the true weight. Okay? Because if it weighs you down, it's not the good kind of weight. Okay? We're talking more like weight as in like carats of gold. And I mean not that realm of like, materialism gold, but like quintessence. What is the carat of your quintessence? It's also the carrot that's being dangled in front of you. Trickster energy. Okay, so but with that one for sure. Right. We'll leave it here. We will definitely leave it here. Do enjoy.